Hey, love. I honestly never imagined I'd one day be standing here, talking to you across what feels like an endless expanse of silence. Yet here we are, perched on opposite banks of the same wide river, watching the water swirl between us. Each dawn seems to push us a little further apart, like two boats caught by different currents. I can sense the distance stretching, not just in miles or minutes, but in thought, in dream, in soul. I know you've been clinging to the fragile threads of a picture that once shone so brightly for us both. You've tried to convince yourself, and me, that the colors are still vivid, that the laughter still echoes. But darling, the paint has dried, and the canvas has cracked. We're no longer gazing at the same horizon. For months, perhaps even years, we've tiptoed around the quiet truth. The path we share has forked. We've stepped onto separate tracks, and each step forward takes us deeper into landscapes the other no longer recognizes. I've smiled, nodded, and carried on as though everything was perfectly intact, all the while feeling the seams of our shared story split. I realize now that my silence has been unfair to us both, so today I choose honesty, however difficult it may be. The love we nurtured was genuine, radiant, and precious. It lit our early mornings and soothed our restless nights. But seasons changed while we were busy repeating yesterday's words, and we failed to notice winter creeping through the windows. We are not the same souls who first met. We have evolved, grown taller in some places and narrower in others. I cannot pretend, and I will not ask you to pretend either. Pause. Soft inhale. Please hear me. I still cherish you, deeply and sincerely. Love, in its truest form, never evaporates. It transforms. What once blazed like a midsummer sun now glows like embers on a quiet December evening, warm, gentle, and encouraging us to rest rather than to dance. We are carrying a dream that is tenderly shepherding us to let it sleep. And so, beloved, I need to say what both our hearts have whispered in the dark. We can no longer walk as we once did. Continuing this half-life together would only drain the colors from everything else we have yet to paint. Yet before you press that pause button or click away, stay a moment longer, because what I'm about to share holds a mirror up to both of us, and I hope to everyone listening who has felt the same ache. There is guidance here, there is healing here, and there is a way forward that does not end in finality, but in profound renewal. Part 1: Recognizing the Mirror. Twin flame journeys are not fairy tales. They are crucibles. When twin flames meet, the universe, source, whatever words make sense to you, arranges a cosmic classroom. We see our highest potential reflected in one another, but we also see every hidden wound, every unhealed scar. The friction between us wasn't failure. It was revelation. You've seen me at my most vulnerable. You watched me weep over regrets I could barely name. I witnessed your rage against the ghosts of the past, ghosts that were never truly yours, yet haunted you all the same. Our connection was the mirror that made those ghosts visible. That was its sacred purpose. When mirrors start to crack, when we dodge the reflections instead of embracing them, spirit often separates the flames so each may heal in their own sacred space. Separation feels cruel, but it is surgery. The surgeon's knife is sharp, yet it is wielded for recovery, not punishment. Part 2: The Spiritual Invitation. So, what now? First, allow the grief to have its say. Grief is not weakness. It is proof that something mattered. Give yourself a quiet cuppa, steaming Earl Grey in your favorite chipped mug, and actually taste it. Hear the rain streaking the window panes. Let your heart catch up with what your mind already suspects. Then, gently ask Spirit, what were you trying to show me through this person? Listen, write, walk, pray, meditate. Spin around your lounge if you must. The answer may arrive as a flicker of memory, a lyric on the radio, or the sudden urge to book that weekend retreat in the Lake District you've kept bookmarking. Trust the breadcrumb trail. Self-worth. Did our bond reveal places where I still shrink? Boundaries. Did loving them teach me to say enough when something harms my peace? Purpose. Did our story ignite a dormant passion? Writing, gardening, speaking, volunteering that now asks for center stage? Twin flame separation is, at heart, a summons to step into the fullness of who you are without leaning on the other for permission or validation. Part 3, a motivational shift. From longing to becoming, the mind loves to spiral through what ifs. What if I tried harder? What if they come back? What if I never feel that spark again? Here's the truth, whispered on a Nottingham breeze. Your future isn't waiting to be found. It is waiting to be formed. Every choice from this moment chisels the masterpiece. Today might feel like rubble, yet rubble is gravel, and gravel laid carefully becomes the sound foundation of tomorrow's cathedrals. Make small, courageous choices. Morning ritual before scrolling or emailing. Place a hand on your chest. Feel your heart. Whisper, I am here for you. You become your own safe harbor. Movement, walk the canal path. Practice yoga in the spare room. Dance to 90s Britpop while folding laundry. Movement anchors you back in the present body, not yesterday's story. Creative outlet, journal, sketch, cook. Creativity is prayer in motion. It channels the untamed energy of longing into tangible beauty. Community, find or found a circle, local meditation groups, online twin flame forums, or simply mates at the pub who don't mind a deeper chat between sips. Healing loves company. Part 4, finances and self-worth, the practical mysticism. Now, love, let's talk about pennies and pounds, because spirit cares about your bank balance as surely as your chakras. A healthy financial life is not greed, it is rooted self-regard. Remember those times we argued about money? How you worried that dreaming big was too risky, and I worried that saving small was too limiting. Those clashes unveiled our personal money myths. Inner shadow work, financial edition. Inherited beliefs. Did your childhood teach you that wealth is for other people? Self-sabotage. Do you push abundance away because security feels unfamiliar? Undervaluing skills. Are you undercharging, over-delivering, or staying in a role that suffocates your gifts? Spiritual alignment fuels practical wisdom. Begin a weekly money date with yourself. Light a candle, set a 30-minute timer, open your banking app. Instead of dread, approach those figures with curiosity. How can I steward these resources with honor? Over time, your nervous system stops bracing, and the numbers become data, not doom. When you become whole in your own financial vibration, you magnetize partners and opportunities that resonate with that healthier frequency. Prosperity is relational. Money flows where it feels respected. Part 5, vision, boarding the next chapter. Close your eyes. Picture yourself 12 months from now, walking through a bustling London street, or perhaps along Cornwall's cliffs. Notice the colors you're wearing. Observe how your shoulders settle into effortless confidence. Listen. What laughter, what accents echo around you? Write it down. Pin images to a cork board or a digital collage. The cozy flat with houseplants and sunlit bookshelves. The supportive partner who cheers your bold ideas. The passport stamps. The charity you donate to. The healthy savings account. The workshops you host. This is not mere daydreaming. It is strategic prayer. Each time doubt flares, glance at that vision board and declare aloud, I created this once in my imagination. I can create it again in my experience. Part 6, a closing blessing for both of us. I want to end where we began, in love. but a love that now breathes differently. Thank you for the chapters we wrote together. You taught me perseverance, mere honesty, and the bravery of loving beyond convenience. I pray this same gratitude floods your heart when you remember me. May the next cafe you wander into play your favorite song at exactly the right time. May new friendships carve healing in unexpected shapes. May financial opportunities knock so clearly that your only answer is a delighted, yes please. And may you, above all, never doubt that you are worthy of a love as steady as the River Thames, and as dazzling as the northern lights over a Scottish sky. If our paths cross again, perhaps on a quiet train ride to Edinburgh or queued outside a festival in Bristol, I hope we greet each other not with awkward nostalgia, but with genuine pride. Look how far we've come.